Hello there and happy Tuesday. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I am so excited to bring you today's live because we're talking about real clients. We're talking about the changes that they've gone through. We're talking about where they come into our program and what those thoughts and beliefs are to where they are now. And the client that we're talking about today is a client that's only been working with us for 1 month. 1 month. So this is some of the change you might be able to expect. And remembering everyone's journey is their own and completely different, but this might be some of the change that you can expect when you're working with us. So if you are watching this live, please comment Team Live. If you're watching this replay, please comment Team Replay. I want to know, what are you up to? How is your Tuesday going so far? And what's in your glass? So I've got my ice water here. I have my coffee on the hot pad. I'm a very slow coffee drinker, so Joe got me last year for Christmas, or maybe the year before, I don't remember, but a little hot plate for my desk where as you put the coffee on it, you can set the temperature that you want it to and it stays warm, and it is fabulous. But that's what's in my cup today. I want to know what's in your cup today. What are you drinking right now? So in today's live and what we're talking about, our client Donna. So Donna came to us last year saying that she had been, last month, saying that she had been trying to lose weight for the past 40 years. She's in her late 60s. She had been wanting to lose weight and has had her sights on losing weight for the past 40 years. Through the first call, when we go through her initial nutrition assessment, we were diving into some of her habits and behaviors around food, some of her thought process around food, and what may have brought her to this point. She was disappointed in herself because we have all of our clients track 3 days worth of their food intake when getting started. This gives us a starting point, an idea of what are you eating, how much are you eating, things like that. So she was tracking her food and she's like, oh my God, I can't believe I was eating 1,800 calories. Shouldn't I be eating 1,200 calories a day? I'm so overeating. This is why I'm gaining weight. And we said, whoa, Donna, let's take a step back here. Let's really think about this. 1,200 calories, even though that might have worked for her in the past, or we hear that number all the time, that does not mean it's a real number that's applicable to you. We know that when things are tailored to you and your goals and your pace, you are more likely to be successful, especially finding success long term. So if you're like, I'll just eat 1,200 calories and I'll lose weight, sure, you might lose weight, but if you can't only eat 1,200 calories forever and it's left you with cravings and you have to cut out your favorite food, it's not going to work for you in the long run. So she was like, oh my God, I'm overeating, 1,200 calories, I'm eating 1,800, I gotta walk it back, what the heck is going on? And I reassured her on that first call and said, you are right where you need to be. We're not going off of calorie goals right now, and she doesn't have a calorie goal set to this day. We have a protein goal that we're working towards, but she does not have a calorie goal set. So we said, don't worry about it. What we're looking for is more so consistency. I want to see if you can stay consistent with your intake day in to day out, weekends to weekdays, busy days to boring days, and how well you can stay consistent, not skipping meals, not skipping snacks, trying to prevent and become more aware of some of the binging or habit of like eating, especially if it's around things like, let's say, like a stressful time before going to bed, or you're getting these massive cravings, causing more awareness around those things. And saying like, let's just be more aware. Let's slow down with these meals. And this is something too that it takes time. We're not gonna be able to wave our magic wand and be like, you're so much more aware of how you're feeling. It's great. But it's something that we work with you through and help to instill in your habits and routines as well. So we helped her. We were saying, you know what, like, let's just kind of take a step back. Let's make sure that you feel really good right now. Let's focus on the protein intake and let's focus on the other habits and behaviors that's going to help you find success in the long run. And that is going to be moving more, finding ways to exercise, drinking more water, not as much coffee. She was drinking a lot of coffee when she came to us. Having more balanced meals that include protein and carbs and color, rather than just quick little things when she thinks about eating. Because some of her days were really, really low intake, like 1,400 calories, and some of her days were really, really high intake, like 2,500 calories. That swing of an intake absolutely can cause a weight gain, especially if you're under eating and then overeating. Your body's like, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm just going to store this for later. So the big thing we've been working on is establishing more consistent intake. And she's averaging right now about 1,800, 1,850 as far as calorie wise. We're working on increasing her protein intake. She's not tied to a calorie goal. She is working on a protein goal and starting to move more. So she's actually enjoying meals. She's having snacks. She was hungry before bed last night. So she had a whole wheat English muffin and did some like jam on it. And she's like, I feel satisfied. That tasted great. So with those changes and working on consistency between weekends and weekdays and moving more, she's down 4 pounds over this last month. That's amazing. That's a pound a week. And that is what a goal weight loss should be. I know you see messages and conditioning and all of these things where it's like, I lost 10 pounds this week. That's not real. Losing that much weight that fast means it's going to come back a heck of a lot faster. Slow, steady, and consistent weight loss is really the way for us to go in order for you to see long-term success. So sure, you can eat 1,200 calories and drop, let's say, 4 pounds this week. But if you're starving and then you overeat the next week and then you're back up 3, it's not worth it. So we have to look and remind ourselves what we do to lose the weight will have to be what we do to keep it off. And we have to focus on too of like, am I actually enjoying what I'm eating? Am I enjoying the meals? Am I enjoying the snacks? Am I enjoying what food's in front of me right now? Because if we're not, then it's not going to work for us in the long run. Our coaching program focuses on helping you make lifestyle and habit changes where you feel more confident, have more energy, feel more comfortable in every single situation, whether it be you're walking into a meeting at work and you're like, okay, this is a new pair of clothes. I want to feel really good, or I was able to go down a size in jeans, or even in the kitchen as well of knowing, what am I making for dinner tonight? Is it going to be something that's balanced for my meal or for my family that feels really good too at the same time? So reminding ourselves that take a step back, let's look at the big picture and how can we establish more consistency? We have not established calorie goals for this client, for Donna. We're looking at her protein intake. We're looking at her consistency. We're looking at some meal planning things, some exercise and some water. But we're not tying her into calorie goals, and she feels so much better. She said on the call this morning that she feels great and she feels happy. And she's like, this feels good. She's like, although I wish it was more, and we have to remind ourselves that we always are going to want more, but we have to remind ourselves too that slow and steady is what keeps you going for an extended period of time. Anything that promises rapid weight loss is only going to hurt you in the long run, and you will gain that weight back just as fast as you lost it. So look for how you can make those changes, how you can change your lifestyle, how you can do these small things that help you feel good and that make it easier for you to keep pushing forward. If you are interested in working with us one-on-one, we do have open spots inside of our signature nutrition coaching program. You can shoot us a message. We'll set up a time to talk more about your goals and getting you there. We'll dive into your nutrition history and make sure that we're a good fit, because we want you to be excited and feel like we can, know that we can help you, as well as make sure that you feel good and ready to go. So if you're interested in that, let us know. If you're a former client and you want to tune up, we can do appointments for that as well too. So just shoot us a message. If you're like, I'm just getting my feet wet, I might get started in a couple months, but let's start with some of the other things that we offer. Join the Nourish membership. It's $29 a month. So you're saving $21 on the masterclass, because you get the masterclass, you get a Q&A call before that. And then you also get our recipe folder that has over 150 different recipes in there, our handouts guide, as well as the video library too, that has, I believe, over 200 different video trainings in there now at your fingertips. So you get the education, you get the accountability and support in that group setting with a little bit of that lower investment. It's over a $400 value. We're giving it to you for only $29 a month. So if you're interested in the Nourish membership, let us know. Drop a comment saying membership down below. If you're like, I need to start focusing on myself, because you're not selfish for taking care of yourself or making change for yourself, we are here for you. Send us a message. We'll set up that free call just to dive in and see how we can help you and make sure that we're a good fit for each other. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.